Look at my wrist flex, look at my bitch flex. Nigga, we been next. We getting big checks. Go get the bag, it ain't even a struggle. Go get the team, we don't need a huddle.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Corona Vibes episode. Now, this is gonna be a little bit different. Now, normally we would have, our phones out. We would go off the top asking people questions. But guess what? Today we're not doing that. Okay, so we're gonna go off the top. Just ask these beautiful ladies right here, Cristal and Ruby. Just go off the top. Ask them some random questions. We don't know what we're gonna ask them.
Oh my!
You're too kind.
But yes, we're gonna ask you ladies a little bit. And as always, I have my beautiful co-host Violetta right over here. Looking pretty as ever. Violetta, want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast. This is our newest episode of Corona Vibes. We have these two beautiful, amazing girls that I personally I'm not really close to them, but I kind of know them in a way.
Oh, okay. So you're talking them now? Okay, all right, that's something. But yes, people, and again, we always ask people, how do we know these people? Where do they come from? How do we even know them? Do you talk to them? How do I talk to people and whatnot? If I'm to be honest, I got lucky and I just met them. Okay, I just ran into them and we were like, "Ooh, you guys look fun to talk to. I'm gonna talk to you guys and hopefully we become good friends." That's how I met these two beautiful ladies and whatnot. I just ran into them and I was like, you know what? They seem like good people. I might as well talk to them. But to ask you two, how did you guys come to meet us and whatnot? Or how did you two meet each other? Let's start with that.
Oh,
That's quite the story.
oh, back in freshman year, man.
It was a long time ago. Okay.
It was
Basically,
a 4 years of high school, man.
Generally, it was through choir. That's how we met. That's how most of our friends met. But yeah, in choir, I don't know. Well, me personally, I was kind of emo. I haven't grown out of it, but it was really big back then.
Oh, lovely.
And she knows. Ruby knows how it was. But yeah, I was like that. But I didn't think a lot of people were approachable in there. I was just trying to keep to myself. I don't know you. There's no point in me meeting you. Eventually, we're gonna get to know each other. But I wouldn't be the first one to talk to you. And then I just I don't know. It just clicked with Ruby.
Oh, so it kind of just happened out of nowhere. You just sort of ran into her. You were like,
yeah,
you're crazy as I am. I like you. Let's talk and whatnot. So that's pretty much what happened. But,
pretty much actually.
Wow. Okay. That's interesting because normally people would meet somebody from a friend group and whatnot, and that's how I met you guys. I met somebody. Who did I meet out of you guys' friend group? I wonder. It was somebody, but I forgot who.
Silali.
That's what I was going for too.
I remember now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zalali. I'll leave her link in the description below. But yeah, basically, I ran into these guys and whatnot, and they were funny. Okay, that was my first impressions. I thought these guys were funny, and I was like, you know what? You guys are so cool. Can I hang with you guys? And they were like, yeah, sure, and whatnot. Well, really, I just popped in there, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just hang with you guys. And you guys were like, okay, or I guess this is the new kid with us. And I was arrogant though. I was like a awkward freshman. I was like, can I hang with you guys? You guys are so pretty. You guys are so
You basically butt in, and that's pretty much it. We just accept it.
That's what I did.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what I really like about our group in general. It's so accepting. You don't really have to do certain things to be in it. You just happen. If you know one of us, you're basically in it.
Oh, that's
Try
true.
to involve everyone in the conversations and everything.
And Violetta, I know you mentioned before that you knew these two girls. Now, you mentioned that you knew them from choir. Well, did you ever come to meet them or talk to them or ever come into contact with them?
Not really. It's just been when we had the concerts or something, we would everyone would be inside. So it'd be oh, I've seen her face before, So oh, I've seen her somewhere. But yeah, but not like one-on-one or something like that.
Oh, well, that's nice. Okay. And again, mainly if you're wondering how almost all of us came together, it was because of choir, okay? And that just sort of clicked with everyone because we all knew we had a passion for a certain thing and whatnot. And I guess that's sort of how we all connected. It really was just on random moments on what we did, whether it be concerts or sessions or just meeting in the cafeteria or in the hallways, it was random. You never knew who you were gonna meet, who you're gonna be friends with, and that's just sort of like how I come to meet with these people and whatnot. But yeah, as far as how I met these two beautiful ladies, it was through a friend group and whatnot, and that's just how we sort of met. But how did you two remember meeting me though? Is my question.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right?
Do you want the honest truth or you just want a little? No, I'm just kidding.
Brutal. We can do brutal honesty, okay?
At first, I thought you were annoying.
That's
I'm gonna
fair.
be a straight up person.
That's pretty fair, if I'm to be honest, because most people are like, you know what? I swear to God, as soon as I get the chance to break this motherfucker, you know.
Oh,
Like,
and then once we kept meeting up in the mornings and you kept sticking to me, I'm like, ah, dang. I guess I gotta accept you now.
That's how it went with me.
yeah.
Cristal, you're different.
Yeah, I mean, you were lonely most of the days, and I was like, you know what? I might as well keep them company, I guess. I don't know. I don't have anybody to hang out with, and you would just.
Hey, man. I
Well,
like
it's
being
because she
alone.
she does, and usually she's waiting for me, and that's on me. Like in high school, I wasn't the only one going there. It was me and my two brothers, so I either waited on them or they waited on me. But either way, we all three of us had to go like at the same time. And because of that, I'd like usually get there late. Sometimes I get there early if I'm lucky. But she was always waiting on me, and I just text her, "Hey, I'm here," and she just walks on by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
Pretty much.
where she's like, okay, bye. I'm like, bitch, the fuck? Okay, fine. Like, all right, I guess I'm leaving then. But yeah, no, but yeah, she's a sweetheart though. No matter how bitchy she can get sometimes, or like how mean she can
Oh,
be,
gosh.
she's still a sweetheart. Okay, every single girl is bitchy to me, but guess what? They're still sweethearts. Okay, you can't deny that. But as far as first impressions go, how was that between like all of us?
With you, it was, how do I say this? You were very intense. You're always like really upfront in your face, just like, "Oh, hey, I'm here. Notice me."
Mm-hmm.
And I
I
was
feel like
okay.
you didn't know personal
right.
space.
Yeah, that is true.
I didn't mind that though. I didn't mind that. Like I don't know what personal space is with like my closest friends. You know, I'm always hugging up on y'all and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like holding
Yeah, I
hands and
hate
everything.
that.
That's
But
why a lot of people think we're gay, but you know, it
Yeah.
happens.
So some people thought I was like the longest, which by the way, I am bisexual. Okay, for some of you wondering, yes, fellas, you got a chance with me, but I'm picky, so don't get your hopes up.
Mom,
But yeah,
the heartbreaker.
and but yeah, sometimes I would be hugging people randomly. They just be like, "Oh fuck, dude, what is you doing?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm hugging you. What else am I doing?" I'm like, "Hey, get off of me, buddy," But it's normally out of fun, It's out of love always, Like I had a problem with personal space, but thankfully I fixed it up during, I guess you could say, sophomore year. But even then, I still had a problem with that. But now I'm more respectful. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna touch you.
You sure?
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
I mean, we're in quarantine, so I guess.
Everybody keeps their distance.
I'm training myself in like martial arts, saying I will not touch this person, But I don't know. It kind of got like it got to me a little bit when people started calling me out, saying, "Dude, like stop touching me." I'm like, you know what? That's fair. Thank you for calling me out. I'll stop doing that and whatnot. But yeah, but I was a very pushy person. If I'm to be honest, I was a dick during freshman year. If I'm to be honest, like I really was like an ass, like fully. And I'm sure you two thought of that too. Like at one point, you're like, you know what? Fuck him and whatever he stands for. Like I'm pretty sure you had a thought of that. I'm sure of it.
A little. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I thought he understands our humor. We don't take everything seriously or to heart. And that's why you blended in so well with everyone.
Yeah.
Because everyone else we're always making fun of each other. And it's like, it's just a genuine thing. It's not because we don't like each other. It's because we're just that comfortable that like whatever we say to each other isn't to heart,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think you just walked on by and it just happened.
Okay, that's pretty fair. By the way, Violetta, that's your cue, by the way.
My bad. My brother was making noise. I had to mute myself. Alright. So you guys have known each other since like freshman year and all that stuff. So is anyone else in like your group like in choir also?
Yeah.
Sitlali, who else?
Oh, we have
Natalie.
Natalie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it depends, because it's like, you know how there's it's within almost every class there's those certain people you hang out with, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's like, oh, in choir, it's like Ruby, Natalie, Sitlali, a bunch of other girls in our class that I call children. Like that's the thing I have, where I just randomly started adopting a bunch of like kids our age.
For those of you who don't know,
choir and
two are
everything.
my like stepmoms. If you think
Yeah.
I'm technically their stepson for some reason. I don't know why I was like, okay, I guess I'll go along with it.
It's because of Cristal. I'm
Yeah.
dealing with it still.
Crystal was the main
It's-
reason. She just had a problem adopting random people, you know, whether it be freshmen, sophomores, juniors, even people.
If she thinks you're cute, she will adopt you and she will say, now you are my child.
I will claim you as mine.
She will claim you.
It's true. That is an issue. Right now I haven't had that problem because hey, we're 6 feet apart. I can't really do that.
Good.
To be honest, I think
Good.
everyone you claimed as your child. No. I was gonna say David got the worst of it, but no, I don't think he did. If I'm gonna be honest, out of everyone.
Wait, what?
Like as far
David, did you adopt him?
did you adopt David or not? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't think
Usually when
so.
I did it,
Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure because I feel like out of everyone, I feel like it would get the worst of it. But no, I don't think so. If I'm gonna be honest, but I don't know.
the only person that gets not the worst of it, the most affection is Ruby. I'm always like
Yeah.
up on her and everything, and it's like that's why a lot of people in our class thought we were gay.
Weird.
And I understand why, but at the same time, like we joke about it so much. It's like all you see is us sitting on each other, like just hugging up on each other and everything.
That's a normal choir day.
It is, and then it's to the point where even the teacher's like, "Oh, that's normal. Like, let them be."
Like that's fine. Yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like as far as gay moments go, I feel like the guys, like for us guys, we do it. We take it like far ahead than we need to. You know, like we have so many gay moments. It's insane. You know, like we just stack it on top of gay moments. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, no. You know what? I'm gonna take that back before some of the guys get on my ass about that and they start calling me out saying, "Yo, bro, well, what's up with that?" No, not about
Ooh.
that. Okay,
Now that you mentioned that, I actually have a question.
sure. What's up?
Did Stanley ever join in?
Oh yeah, 100%. Without
Oh, oh no.
without a doubt, you always.
Ooh.
But that's just for us, you know. That's our secret, you know. And for legal reasons, this
Yeah,
is
true.
what this
It's
is
his
not.
secret too.
For legal
This
reasons,
is a joke.
We don't mean it, guys.
it's not a kiddie filler, okay? Like don't don't get any ideas in your heads, okay? But more recently, though, you ladies have just graduated from high school. Congratulations on that. How is that, by the way, just being just high school graduates in general?
I get to sleep in more. I don't gotta wake up early.
That's
I don't
amazing.
gotta deal with people actually.
Well, it's not really people, it's older people. The best kind of people. Well, kind of.
Yeah,
Old people, kids, babies. Never mind.
yeah.
I take it all back.
Never
Just
mind.
like, yeah, no, never mind. Still the same. I don't know. Even before then, you know, like I don't know. Like I never saw like a future where I would still be friends with you guys even after you graduate. But even now, I'm just like, you know what? What happens, happens. You know. But I mean, even now though, like, do you have any like sort of like idea as to what you want to do since now you're just high school graduates and whatnot?
Oh, I've been knowing. Even the whole friend group should know by now. It's like, okay, like ever since I started welding freshman year, I was like, this is the thing. I'm gonna go to college, work a few years, like have a savings account, open up my own shop. That's how it's gonna go. Like every step of the way. But towards my senior year, starting of it, I didn't want to go to college anymore because I was getting ready for the certification test that would like allow me to go work once I'm out of high school, you know? But because of the whole COVID situation, I ended up practicing, but I never got the chance to actually take the test. So I had to not redo the whole plan, but like add an extra step. It's like, oh, okay, well, since we weren't able to do that and we're not making a lot of money right now, might as well go to college and learn something. Maybe I'll get a few tips on how to open my own shop or like run my own business. And yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm at Texas Wesleyan, go Rams. And and yeah, it's good so far. I like it. Like the classes aren't big. My biggest class is probably 30 kids.
Oh.
Wow. Okay, that's.
Well, that's great. I mean, you're getting closer to what you want. That's great.
I found, to be honest, it was kind of depressing that there's not many kids in there. But you know what? But
it's not even kids. I look like a child compared to everyone else there. I'm just like,
oh wow, that's intimidating.
they all look full grown. It's like that's the thing about college. You don't look like a child anymore. And even as a freshman, you don't look like a child. You're just all of you are just adults, and it's just weird but cool at the same time.
Oh gosh.
I could only see half their face, so
Like
that's why I haven't claimed anyone yet.
Yeah, because
as a kid. Let me be a sophomore and then we'll see.
No, let's not do that.
that's.
You don't want no little white boy or girl?
No. Stop. Please stop.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stop it right there.
No more. I'm putting it on the table. I'm just working right now. I have not yet decided what to do, so
You're just
You can
like,
make pillows.
what happens, you know.
Where are you
I'm
working?
just going with the flow at this point. I'm a housekeeper at a nursing home.
That's not a bad job, if I'm gonna be honest, compared to like all the other shitty jobs that people still take. Like I worked at Subway, that was horrible. I worked at Whataburger, that was horrible. Well, no, I mean the pay was decent, but it's still horrible. Customer service, at least, is horrible. McDonald's was shitty in general. Burger King was in general.
Let's just say fast food was terrible.
Fast food in general is terrible.
That's about all.
Retail
You're
sucks too.
describing
I
now.
hate retail. I really do. But hopefully I won't have to do all that. Hopefully I get into filming and all that later on. But it's still early, you know, I still got time and all that, but we'll have to see what happens. And obviously Violetta is still, you know, pursuing her career with photography and all that, but it's gonna be a bit tough with her, you know, because people are mostly are like, I could probably hire this person with this and that, but she'll figure it out. I'm sure you got something planned, Violetta.
Of course, yeah. Definitely. I'm really just going with it. I don't know. I don't know if I
Ooh,
was going to college.
Here.
Yeah. As far as college goes for me, it's slim at the moment. Okay, like if I get accepted anywhere in Texas, yes, but out of state, it's a 50-50 if I'm gonna be honest. Because I don't know. I don't want to deal with that. Because at the same time, like, do I really want to spend my money on college? Because like,
Ooh, I feel you.
yeah, I could be spending it on my house, my bills, like everything that I need for like future wise. But then again, I also want that diploma, you know. But at the same time, it's just a piece of paper, you know. And
That is true. Ooh, man.
yeah,
Me being the person actually in college, you'd think I tell you go to college, it's best, like you'll have fun, but I still have the same mindset. I generally don't need it, but it's a good experience to have. Like
She wants it.
Money wise, I still see it money wise. It's like it's hella expensive depending on where you go. If you do end up going to college, go to TCC. I'm telling you, like I don't.
Yes.
I'm not gonna. Okay, I love Texas Wesleyan. I do, and it's a great school. But if you're really struggling with the money, or if you really want to take it easy and have a job as well, go to TCC.
Yeah, that's likely what I'm gonna do because again, I'll likely have major projects that I have to work on, and I won't be able to work on that based on other school stuff that I might have to work on in the future. But likely I'll go to TCC, highly likely, if I don't get accepted into like any other colleges, which I most likely will, but sorry, buddy, I'm out, but we'll see what happens, honestly. Because again, my parents want me to go to college, but I told them, hey, listen, I love you guys, but you might have a college dropout on your hands, like.
And it's totally fine. Like, it's fine. I hate that school drills it into your mind. Like, hey, you should go to college. You'll make way more money, but at the cost of you spending way more money than you should.
Mhm.
Exactly.
It's like, it's just evening it out. But at the same time, it's like, oh, hey, you're going to be in college, right? 4 years go by. You're graduating. Okay, so if you don't get an internship, you're still going to go, like, work at a lower job.
Mhm.
And if you don't, like, get connections, you're gonna stay the same place you are,
Yeah.
just with debt. It's like not everybody has a job by the time they're out of college.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. They don't tell you that in school, and it sucks. Like, the school system is whack, and I'm still saying that to this day.
Yeah, and with most jobs though, the thing is that even if you did end up going to college, people are not gonna care they don't care what college you went to unless if it's Harvard or any other like high level, like college that you went to. Then they'll probably say, you know what, you're smart, let's bring you in here. If you just came from like a low tier, like, well, relatively successful school, like in a way, like again, they're colleges, obviously, and they have, good programs and whatnot, but they don't care, if you don't come in, if you're not coming in from like a top tier college and whatnot, they don't care, It's either this or that. That's how it works in life.
They also don't care if you don't come in with experience. That's the thing. Like, if you're in college and you're able to have a job, get a job. It helps you a lot, like money-wise. It helps to pay college. It also helps you gain experience with people and then like managing stuff. It's always get a job. Like, okay, if you're 16, old enough to actually have a job, get a job. That experience is going to help you with the rest of your life. Not school, a job. Because that's what they're going to look for. Like, okay, you have this student that graduated from college. You have these two students graduating from college, but one of them actually has experience working in other jobs. They might not be the best ones, but they have experience. But this person's still like, oh, I'm still finding myself. I'm still looking for myself. They're not going to hire this one. They're going to hire the one with most experience.
Yeah. And that's what I'm doing with my career. I'm trying to do, different types of projects that I've been a part of and whatnot. Like, I've been on sets. I've been at different shoots and whatnot. Mostly my name is never mentioned, but I always keep like a resume saying, yes, I did this and that, this and that. That way, hey, I did all this. Why should he get to go? And then they're like, they say, okay, you know what? Come on, man. We'll bring you in. We'll allow it. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens though. Again, it's still early. We're still young. We still got plenty of time to do stuff and whatnot, but we'll have to see what happens.
Did you always, well, you said you always plan on going to college, right? Did you get any like scholarship on that, or like you just like paid it like on your own?
That's me, right?
For either.
Of course.
All right. Not bad. Don't get on me. But well, Texas Wesleyan, they offer a lot of scholarships or grants as well, which is like all the ones I accepted were like free, and I don't have to pay that money back. There's some scholarships where it's like, oh, you get this while you're here, but later you're gonna have to pay me back. But that one, it's like I don't have to pay them back, which is great. And then the rest of the money I just pay out of pocket. But also FAFSA, y'all, if you plan to go to college, do that FAFSA now. Like October 1st it started, so you guys better get that done early. So so you could get enough money. Like, the sooner you get it, the more money you're gonna be able to get. It's like, okay, so it also depends on the school, but like I think I got like almost 14K for FAFSA. And that's because I did it whenever one of the nights that they had at school, it's like, oh, FAFSA night, you should really come. And I was like, okay, bet. Well, I'm gonna have it just in case if like the whole welding certification doesn't go right. It did. So it was good to plan ahead. Like, always plan ahead with that shit. Can we cuss? I'm sorry.
No, yeah, because like I feel like the main thing that's like kind of like holding me back from like college would be like the money, because like it is pretty expensive, and like like I would be thinking of like applying for scholarships and whatnot, because I mean I feel like it is a lot of money.
Okay, so they look at grades. They look at your GPA as well, rank too, and you should, if you're really involved. I know you're in choir.
Yeah.
And what else are you in?
I did color guard sophomore year and softball.
Choir's just something I've been a part of, so that
they're looking at you as a person. It's like, how do I say this? You're not a number, but at the same time you are. And it's like, depending on how you do well in school and how you manage to do other things as well, that's how much money they plan on giving you. But it also depends on which school you want to go to. So on all those schools you want to apply to, you're gonna have to like check do they have grants available? Am I gonna have to take a loan? Don't take a loan unless you really need to, because that's gonna haunt you forever. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you have the grants and you have FAFSA, you're set, and you could maybe have a job, but just don't pressure yourself so much, because the loans are just too much. I didn't even take a loan, and they're still offering me one, but at the same time it's like, oh, there's interest on that loan, so it depends on like how much. I don't want to be out of college having to pay so much money back to them without me like actually having a job, you know? So that's what I want to say. Like, it depends on what school you're going to look to, but just look into it, look it up, ask the, what is it?
Counselors?
Yes, the counselors. Because I want to say the ones they like, this study center they have at Texas Wesleyan, but it's not the same at Tech. What is it? It's not college and career. It's
like dual creditors. I don't know what it's called.
No, not dual credit. It's, you know how you walk into the counselors.
Yeah, and it's that little room, right?
Is it like Go Center?
Little room?
Yeah, the Go Center, right?
The what?
No, it's called Go Center.
Yeah,
Yes,
the Go Center.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay.
We were close.
Yes. You're like, okay, your senior year, you're practically going to be living there if you plan to go to college or you want to have college as a backup plan. You're constantly going to see people there every period, during lunch, even, how do I say this? In the mornings, a bunch of people I know, like Lewis and Miriam, they practically live there. They went there in the morning during lunch, like, and then towards the end of the year, they were set. So
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's the good thing about the Go Center. They really help you when you really need it, or you really don't know what you want to do, but you know what you like. So they can actually help you narrow it down.
Okay.
Well, there's me and Ruby just undecided on what we want for our future life.
I'm sorry.
But going off track, with school and all that. I mean, obviously, we're dealing with this whole pandemic situation and whatnot, and having to stay inside and not being able to talk to people, and not being able to interact with certain, projects and whatnot. I mean, how are you guys handling that with being stuck inside all the time?
You see, I don't go. I don't go out at all, so I'm pretty much set. I'm good. I don't complain. I don't hang out with people.
That's kind of depressing, but okay, all right.
It's fine for me, honestly. It's fine
okay
for me.
For her. She's used to it. She's always been like that. Even like, okay, I remember last year homecoming, I told her, hey, aren't you coming to the carnival or the game? And she said, no. Why? It's too much. I'm too lazy.
I'm introvert, bro.
Well, you missed your chance now, so there goes that memory. But
no regrets.
Either way, though, actually, me and Angie talked about it on the episode that we did with her and whatnot. Unfortunately, Violetta wasn't there, so she couldn't listen to the stories and whatnot. But even before, I even came to the school, your guys' homecomings were insane. Like, they were just R-rated, basically. I would put it in that category, but I don't know. I felt like possibly the biggest, probably like the defining year for like the class of like 2020 was probably, I want to say 18. Probably.
Yeah.
No, 2016. That's where it was.
Really? Okay. How come though?
Whenever we were freshmen, those seniors, they're the reason we don't have the what's it called? The rallies in the auditorium anymore. They trashed it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I see what you
and
mean. I see what you
Auditorium.
mean.
That's why they kept us outside now. And even then, we trashed the freaking front of the school.
No comment.
You guys were great. Okay, wow. I thought, all right, we're gonna have to step it
Yeah.
up a notch for our
Compared to
class.
the other schools, I went to South Hills homecoming and past school. They got pride, but not as much as we do. And that's the thing that's noticeably different. I'm just like, with South Hills, I'm just like, one of my friends that's actually went there, I just asked them like, hey, what chance do y'all have? Or like, what do y'all say whenever you score something? Or like, where's the good vibes? Where's the hype? Where's the adrenaline? And he's like, we don't have that. And I was like, y'all lame.
Ooh, same with Arlington Heights, bro. Same with Arlington Heights.
Arlington in general is just dull, if I'm gonna be honest. No disrespect to Arlington people, but let's face it, Fort Worth be lit every single day. I'm sorry, that's how it is, you know. But yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get to go during my freshman year for homecoming and whatnot, and most likely during this year I won't be able to go. But when I went for sophomore year, I got a little taste of what you guys' homecoming is like. And if I'm gonna be honest, oh my God, it was something else.
Ooh, honey.
It
It's
was,
contagious. That's
it was something
all I'm
else.
saying. Once it hits that homecoming like time period, you catch it. You catch the bulldog fever.
Mhm.
You pretty much.
Yeah.
You just like it spreads, especially whenever we have pep rallies in the front of the school.
Oh yeah.
Starts off okay, but then it grows. And everyone's just joining in. They don't even pay attention to the dancers, cheerleaders, or any of that. Like everyone's doing their own thing, but it's still hype. It's still school pride.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
I don't know. It just it was something else. Like people did drugs. Like took some pills right next to me. Like, dude, what is you doing? I don't know, dude, but let's do it. And well, I mean, I can't lie. Okay, I did do something during that day. Okay, I took a little something.
Sir,
It was something. Okay, I'm not gonna say what it was, but it was something. Yes, I did stuff. Okay,
okay,
I took it a little
yeah,
far.
you gotta define it. At this point, you gotta define it.
If I'm to be honest, I had no clue what it was, like what I took.
Oh my God.
If I'm to be honest.
You really out here saying like, fuck it, man.
Man, you were bragging about you took something, you did something, but you didn't even know what it was.
Yeah, at this stage, probably like 5 years later, Adolfo Gonzalez has AIDS. Like for some reason, I don't know, I don't know why, but it just happens out of nowhere. But yeah,
Probably that one time in high school.
I took something.
I
And I don't even know what it was.
if I'm gonna be honest, no, I don't remember doing that. If I'm gonna be honest, but no, maybe.
Sure.
I don't know why, but I feel like for some reason I might have made out with somebody during homecoming, but I don't.
Oh
I
my God.
Probably not though. If we did, and you know me, I'm sorry. You probably got chlamydia by now. I'm kidding. You know, I'm kidding. But yes, going back into the whole homecoming thing. Yes, crazy. Sometimes a little too much. I got. By the way, funny story, and I told Angie this, but I haven't told you guys. When you guys left, you know, to join the seniors and whatnot, and I went out to go hang with, you know, my group and whatnot. Everybody was leaving, and I was just there with Cameron and whatnot. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just dip. I'm really like not feeling it anymore. I went home. I see a snap. I see somebody's story, and I noticed this guy was sitting there in my seat where I was. I was like, oh look, he moved to my spot. What a thief! And really enough, there was a long inflatable that had 2 oranges and a banana. And the dude that was sitting in my spot ended up just ended up getting hit in the face with the balloon. So I was like,
That would have been you.
I mean, I would have been
you.
fine, you know, like.
Oh yeah, you like to take it up to the face. Forgot.
But it doesn't even get crazier from there. I mean, you guys had crazier moments during homecoming, though. I mean, Daddy Ramos's car got a long singular object on there.
Oh yes.
That was a weird moment. I wasn't there, but I was there during the year. But I'm pretty sure you have to pay a lot of money to get rid of that and whatnot. But
Ooh, I knew someone who did it.
really, whatever.
Yeah, he was bragging about it to me during the class.
Wait, who was it again?
Shh, don't worry about it.
You're
For legal reasons, it's
Okay,
okay.
bet.
legal
Okay.
reasons, we don't know this person. Okay.
We don't know.
I was gonna say, Ruby, do you remember? Was it freshman or sophomore year, where this kid was on that football thing, the metal racket thing, with the little pads there, the ones that they like make them like run to, and he just flipped back, and he just like went viral because of that shit.
What?
I think I know what you're talking about.
How
I want
about-
to say sophomore year, but it could be freshman.
I'm debating between those two. So there was this guy that was like playing around in the little football thing, and I don't know how he managed to, but he did a flip and landed on his back. That shit was so funny. And everybody passed that video around to the point he was known, not his name or anything, but it's like, oh, that's the guy that did the flip.
Oh no! Oh man! I wonder
What's
how
up, Adolfo?
he puts that as some guy there just puts that as his like wedding video and whatnot. It's like, oh yes, by the way, I also want to show this to your wife of who she's.
I was the guy.
That was me.
Oh my god, that is funny. But yes, our homecomings are crazy. Okay, I'm sorry, but you just can't compete with us. And likely we're gonna do something even crazier than they did. But I don't know.
I don't believe it, but I would like to find out.
I don't know if y'all gonna have a homecoming this year, right?
I already know this year we're not gonna have one, but
They're
hopefully.
not even seniors. They can't experience the same fun with seniors.
And they were clowning on us. At least we had 2 graduations.
Oh yes, virtual. Nah, just kidding. It was pretty lame though.
Yeah, I saw that too. I saw you guys' graduation and whatnot, and I was like, oh, that's nice. But it kind of looked depressing because everybody was just
Yeah.
on their sides. And
It
whatnot,
wasn't the same.
their head. It's like
They did me wrong on the video.
Why? What
I
happened?
saw that. I saw that.
They for my video, I was talking loud, bro. I thought they could hear me perfectly fine. No, they had it pretty much low to the point I can't even hear myself.
That's wow. That's
Yeah.
sometimes our school can be positive towards you. Sometimes it can just be negative towards you. You never know what you're gonna get, you know. But
It's a Russian roulette.
it pretty much you either you just put in a bullet and hope you don't get shot. But yes.
Pretty much.
Moving on though. I mean, we might as well talk about it. And you know, with the whole situation that has been going on and whatnot, the whole movement that's been going on with the whole Black Lives Matter movement. Okay, now we're about to get a little political, and I know you two do not like talking about political stuff, but we might as well get into it since people are gonna ask, likely, I guess, his opinions about it. But that's them, and that's them being crazy. But who cares? But yes, what's you guys' view on the whole Black Lives Matter movement and whatnot? Like, how do you feel about it? What's your take on it? Do you support it, or do you just have different views on it?
You want to go first, or?
You could go ahead.
All right. Well, I support it full on from a distance since I can't really go to the rallies and everything. But it's great that they have so much passion for it. It's amazing that everyone, like, they clan on Generation Z, but they're the ones getting stuff done.
Pretty
You know?
much.
So it's like, okay, they're the ones that came up with all these rallies. Even in the 60s, I think, was when they first started doing that with Martin Luther King. And yeah, they're just bringing it back and they're making it known. It's to the point it's like worldwide. Everybody knows about Black Lives Matter. And it's a good thing. That's the response people want. They want people to know that this is still happening. It's an issue that's still been going on. And it's also minorities in general, you know, they're all getting like trashed. They're all getting clowned on, and it sucks that just because of your skin color, you're treated a certain way. You don't have as much respect as everyone else.
Mhm.
You know?
It's the privilege. It's difficult.
It is. It is very difficult, and it's like even in my business class, we went over. I guess it was an article or something that happened or went on the news, and it's like this guy changed his name from Jose to Joe, and he got way more offers than he ever did with his actual name. So it's like
Dang.
they're more likely to hire you if you have a white name, and it sucks. It really sucks that that happens.
But is the reality at this point.
Yeah.
It is. But it's like it's a good thing that there's so much passion and people are just trying to fight back. And it's to the point where it's like, oh, okay, we need to change some things. Our old school ways aren't working out anymore. What are we gonna do?
Yeah,
And that's
and
great.
I feel like at this point, and I've already said my opinions tons of times and whatnot. And likely, if you're seeing this video and whatnot, again, some of the videos that we've done beforehand are just out of order and whatnot. So we recorded everyone's episode out of order. So likely our info is not like in the right place. So if you're seeing this from a different view, deal with it. But but yeah, based on everything that's been going on and whatnot, I still support it to this day. I still do. From day one, I've always supported it, and I've been to the rallies before, and it's insane. The environment of just being there and whatnot. It's like nothing you've ever felt before. It's something else. And if you really do want to make a difference, go public with it. You know, try to do something that you know can sort of like support it in some sort of way. Like media, yeah.
Or
Like
if you can't do it, just do the donations.
that too.
That works too.
Yeah, that's true. That helps a lot too.
$5.
Mhm.
Okay, I know you want
My
that, but
oh sorry. My best friend, she told me about this thing where it's like, oh, they have playlists on YouTube where it's like if you watch all the videos, they'll make a donation, you know? So that's what she's been doing, and it helps too.
yeah.
Yeah, in any way we can help, you know, just like by sharing something, by donating, by actually like being there. Yeah, it all helps.
Fair. And I know you were gonna say something, but at this rate, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. But I mean, we've already seen Cristal's views on it. But what about you, Ruby? I know you had some opinions about it, but and I know you don't like talking about it, but you had to have some sort of view on it.
It sucks. First, I would love to go to the rallies, but I can't. I have a strict Hispanic household. I can't go.
I felt that.
It sucks. So I try to donate or like just watch the videos, like you said, Crystal. It really sucks, man, because we have certain privilege on what to do with our race. They see us as bad people, but in reality, some of us are sweethearts.
We're decent people, you know. Like I don't know.
A lot of us are sweethearts. Like of all the minorities, how do I say this? They believe tradition and respect. So you're not they won't disrespect you unless you do it first.
Exactly.
And that's what they don't understand. That's what they don't show. They're all like, they only show you in the bad parts. They only show the bad parts of like the whole reality. And that sucks. That's like generally everything they do on the news now. It's not so much like, hey, this is important. This is why we need to do this. It's like, no, this will get more people to view it. Let's just report.
Yeah.
They just want the negativity to be shown more instead of the positive.
Yeah.
So people can't face the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And that's why, you know, when people ask me, like, are you Democratic? Are you, like, Republican and whatnot? Like, which side do you prefer to support on? Most Democrats mainly support the movement from what I've, you know, learned throughout everything and whatnot. And people forget that Democrats mainly don't care about money, but doing, you know, what genuinely is the right thing. Well, not always, obviously. Like, they're obviously, you know, hungry for money and whatnot. Everyone is. Everyone's hungry for money. Even I am, you know. I'm a sometimes, you know, but not always, you know. I make my own money. You know, I try to do what I need to do for myself. But some people are just like, you know what? I support you, but I also want a piece of that. You know, like just a small bit. You know, not that much and whatnot. Like people just want scraps of it. You know. And with the whole movement and whatnot, people are just looking for attention out of that, which kind of, you know, sucks because what can you do or not? But it is what it is. But moving on from that and whatnot, you got your political opinions, okay? You can comment down below how you feel about it, and if you don't like it,
Okay.
then click the dislike. I guess I don't care. but yeah, let's get into some of the juicy details. Yoletta, I know you guys.
Yes. Okay. It's okay if you guys don't want to answer. Okay. But what are
Ruby said he.
Hold up.
Ruby said, nah, I'm good.
I had. Okay.
what are y'all's like relationship status? Like, y'all single, married,
Looking like, do you have something?
dating, married?
Oh my, honey.
I knew this was gonna come up.
We're
You
going
okay?
there.
What do you do?
You first.
I am single.
Fantastic. Great answer. Best answer of all time.
One for the books.
Oh my god.
Definitely.
Mm.
You're thinking of looking or just like not interested at the moment? You're just being single just because you like being single.
I'm not interested at all, man.
She,
Yeah, like I have guys hitting me up, but they're not.
Violetta said tea.
They're like, nope.
Mm-mm. Mostly from the hood, and they ain't that good.
It be like that.
Yeah, so I'm sorry guys. Unfortunately, Ruby is not interested at the moment. Maybe soon.
I mean, if you want, okay. If you do want to hit me up, just a reminder, I don't like answering. If you're born right away, I'll leave you on red.
She will.
Yeah,
She will.
I've heard too. Okay, trust me. Yeah, but Krista, what about you? I mean, are you currently looking for somebody? Or somebody in mind, or you just sticking to?
Okay, I'm single too. And yes, I'm looking for someone, but at the same time, it's like I want something serious. I don't want my time to be wasted, you know?
Mm.
So that's like it's like just like Ruby, there are people that just hit me up out of nowhere, and then like there's that certain thing that I don't like, and it just blows the whole thing, or the illusion of me like liking that person. And it's like, yeah, here and there I'll have crushes and everything, but for now, I don't know, I just want to get to know people before all that.
Well, that's
You know,
fair.
I'm
But
within that, I'm old school. It's like, okay, let me talk to you for a bit. Let's get to know each other. Maybe go on a few dates, and then we'll see if it goes official or not.
Oh,
Exactly.
yes, I like that.
the thing is that with me, you know, I've come to learn, like based off, you know, the past relationships that I've had, I don't fall in love easily anymore. Like I don't like catch feelings that easily anymore, which is weird because normally I'm the type of guy that just be like, oh my god, she's so fine. Yeah, I want me a piece of that. But now I'm just like, oh hi, haha, like nice to meet you and all that. And it's so weird now because back then I was like, yo, you're trying to like, you know, like do this and that. But now I'm just like, can we just be friends, you know, like just hang out. And it's weird now because we're also starting to like hit up my DMs now, which I find strange. It'll only be the other way around, me hitting up their DMs, but
It's called maturity. Once you catch it, it goes uphill from there.
it goes
Sometimes.
up.
Ooh,
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
sometimes. Don't get
It
your
works
hopes up.
out in the end,
Mhm.
you know, because like me personally, I wouldn't date people younger than me, and there's
Oh,
reason for that.
no.
It's like a lot of people tell me that I was born in the wrong generation, and I feel that same way too, because it's like I want conversation. I want to get to know you. I don't want you to just like compliment after compliment after compliment. I want to know what you like. I want to know what
I
you
hate
think about. I
that.
want to get to know people. And it's that's what I don't like about like immature guys, where it's like, oh, it's just compliments, maybe I'll get her, or like I should hit her up or let her know, like tell her like come through, or tell her like let's go out or something. It's like, no, if I don't know you, or if I'm not comfortable enough for you, like at first I'll be sarcastic, I'll be like kind of rude to you until you like break that thing where it's like, oh, I find something interesting about you, where it's like, oh, we have this in common, all right, maybe I'll give it a chance. It's to a certain extent. And it's like yeah, it's like I don't like generally what I've had, just guy friends as well. If you're younger than me, most of the time you're gonna just keep clowning, and I don't like that. It's like, okay, it's good to have fun, but at the same time, don't overdo it to the point you get annoying, and I want to hit you.
Not all guys are like that though. Not all of them.
And that's true.
No,
you're perfectly,
no.
you're right. And it's like, but I've had that experience already before, and I know a lot of y'all have too already.
Yeah, I have.
And it's like, just get off my case, leave me alone. I'm gonna block you, and you're just not gonna know about me anymore.
Yeah, like I don't know. Normally for me, and if I'm gonna be honest, and if you're gonna try to shoot your shot, here's what to expect.
Ooh, take notes, ladies or guys.
3 months. 3 months is the minimum I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'm sorry, but
Oh gosh, darling. You're gonna go with the basic rule, 3 months. If you don't like it, cut it off.
yeah, I'm sorry, but I can't do 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. Or no. I will do 3 months. Likely wait for 4. Well, if I'm gonna be honest, if I wait for 4, likely I'm not gonna even take a chance on you. Like 3 months is the minimum, you know. And after those 3 months pass, maybe I'll ask you out. Maybe it's a slim chance, you know. You don't know exactly when I could ask you out. It could be tomorrow. It could be 2 years from now. You don't know when. It just happened out of nowhere. Or we just do that one challenge on TikTok where you just kiss your best friend. I don't know what happens, you know. Something just happens.
Child.
And you know what sucks about that is that everyone in the challenge are attractive. So it's like, well, not shit, you have a crush on them.
Right?
And it's like y'all having attractive people doing this like unrealistic shit. It's like it doesn't apply to everyone. Not everyone is like that comfortable.
Damn, Cristal, come over here then. Okay, see.
Yeah. Reality in front of us. God damn. Okay. All right. But yeah.
Look back.
But yeah.
There you go.
Highly likely I'll be dating until like senior year. Or maybe even after high school, if I'm gonna be honest. I'll probably start dating then. We'll have to see. Maybe we always have a chance. Maybe. But I'm sorry. Not right now.
Ooh.
Maybe Cristal may be interested in some of you. Highly likely not, but
Probably not, but
We'll see what happens.
No, just let's give it a little positivity here. Some.
just a tiny bit. You just
Okay,
tiny
Just a
bit.
tiny bit.
if we were to give you guys the percentages of how likely, most likely, if we were to give you a scale from like 1 through 100 of highly likely dating us, it'd be a 10% for me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it 100. Okay, it's 10% for me. What about you, ladies?
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Every guy in here is just like.
It varies because everyone's totally different.
Mhm.
You know, you
Yeah.
have one person like with it's everyone's like that's the problem. A problem, and it's also a good thing. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own thing. Go away.
Yeah, everyone has their own different personalities. Like,
Smooth.
The way that you just said that, just like go away.
Is that your brother?
The way that you just pulled up, just like go away.
You said it's so smooth, man.
Yeah, you were just like go away. I'm gonna use that
It's
as
a casual thing.
I swear I'm not mean. I'm not mean on purpose. It just happens.
Crystal, come on.
Well, you have been
I'm
an
like this,
influence,
come on.
but
But yeah,
Yeah.
that caught me off guard. I'm sorry.
You caught everyone off guard.
God damn. Okay.
I could even have like I have classes online, so some of them are online and some of them I go to school. But like the ones I have online, he sometimes just walks in the room and I'm like, go away.
Just
Or I just put myself on mute, and he could just pop up in the camera, and I'm just like,
Ooh, I hate that about brother sometimes.
every single guy that's in her DMs, go away.
period.
But
Her-
but I mean, let's get a little more deeper into relationships and whatnot. I mean, do you guys exactly like have like not a body count, but like an exact number of like how many people you dated and whatnot? Doesn't have to be an exact number, but like you can give like an estimate.
I would like to say between probably 8 or 10, kind of between those.
That's
Really?
around the same for me.
Wow, I was expecting like a lower number, but wow, that's interesting. Okay.
What are you trying to say?
I like to be serious into the relationship. If not, then fuera de aquí.
Exactly.
Okay, that's fair. And hang on a second. My camera decided to have a heart attack, and
This is forget you.
Exactly. Let's move on.
Okay, anyways, how's it going, Bia?
Ruby said it's my show now.
Take it away.
my camera decided to have a heart attack, so now we're on this camera. Okay. But yeah. But talking as far as like as past relationships and whatnot, people haven't guessed my number yet of how many people I've dated, which is a very hard number. People don't know about.
Is it one?
Oh yeah, you asked me this before.
It's
Let me
20.
look back to the messages.
Wait, Violetta, did you just say it was 21?
21?
I know it was
yes.
a hope, but goddamn, okay.
It sounds about right. That number
Oh
sounds
my.
about right.
Okay, wow, that's where we're going with this. All right, that's
Sir, you have a lot explaining to do.
okay. Look, I promise I'm not a hoe. Okay, I promise. All right, but
Hey man, that's not what you said in our conversations.
okay, all right. You want to go there, but all right.
You want to go?
Going there. About to go into a dark hole that I did not want to go to, but okay. But yes, people don't know my exact people like the. My camera just keeps on having heart attacks. Okay, I'm gonna just switch it. Hang on. My
So, anyways,
Ruby,
while
he's
he's
like,
doing that,
my turn now.
My camera decided to say, you know what? I'm sick and tired of your crap. Let me just.
like, forget you. I don't want to be in this angle. I want to be in the other one.
Right. It's
Look,
like this is my
fix
good angle.
lighting now. And but yeah, I haven't dated that many people. For those of you wondering, I've done a lot of things with people, but I haven't dated a lot of people.
Ooh,
And by doing things, I mean not PG-13.
R-rated.
R-rated stuff. Okay.
Can we just say that?
Like, and actually, without even like trying to give away too much, these two know like one of my two darkest secrets yet. Like these two know it, and some other people know about it, but yeah, these two actually know like two of my darkest secrets. So in case if you're trying to get leverage, these two, you might want to hit up these two for something. But yeah,
Don't
Like-
encourage people.
I know.
Please don't.
It'd be good clickbait, you know. Like, hey, like, come on. I'm trying to give people some ideas here, but yes.
Like, all
some
you see
random
with the
people
duck.
just text you.
Wow.
I'll be like, you want to know? Pay me first.
Here's my PayPal.
But moving on, though, just to end this off and whatnot, I want to get right into the deep as far as choir goes. Now, as you guys know, we already are a part of it and whatnot. I'm going into my third year. Actually, well, as far as choir goes, this is my third year here and whatnot. But I was in
Ooh,
choir
honey.
since like 7th grade, so that's like 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th.
Same, actually.
Like, it's my 5th year so far being in choir, and so far it's been an amazing journey. But how long have you guys been in choir though? Just out of curiosity.
Since 8th grade.
Since 7.
And okay, that's interesting. And what made you decide to like want to be in choir in general though?
I like the people there. It was pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
it's not just the people. It's also the fact that just music is everything. It's like a huge part in my family, and I'm pretty sure it's a huge part in everyone's family. And how do I say this? Yeah, I've always liked singing. I wouldn't do it in front of people. Only certain people, like the choir and everything, but not like, oh, like, can you sing this for me? No, probably not. But I'm trying to get out of that comfort zone slowly. But yeah.
Yeah, and
Slowly but surely.
yeah, even more recently though, whenever I pitched Crystal the idea of the whole YouTube channels and everything that I was doing in the future and whatnot, she mentioned something as far as music goes. I don't want to spoil anything. Okay, well, I
Oh.
don't even know why I'm looking at this camera acting like it's still on. But yeah, I don't want to spoil too much. But yes, me, Crystal, and some other talented people are working on something in the process. And I haven't, told Crystal the details yet, but it's in the process, so we're working on it. It's still a work in progress. We're still trying to do this and everything else and whatnot. So it's so far it's coming up. We got a lot of ideas in mind, but it's just it's timing and
It just needs to happen. You need to clash.
Ruby said now.
like right now. And I promise. Okay, as soon as videos start coming out, content will start to fall in. We'll have ideas, and and if you want to hit up my agent Mackenzie, she'll likely have more information on that. But yes, why did I join choir? I've always been fond of music. Like I don't know. Oh yeah, a little side note. I've heard Crystal's real voice, like her actual singing voice, and it is something else.
It is cute. I know.
It's something else. I'm like, wow. I'm not gonna lie. For a minute, I was in love for like a second, but then I'm like, wait a minute,
Ooh.
no, you're committed to something else. No, don't do that.
I am your mother.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was also my idea. I'm like, no, wait.
Excuse you.
Yeah. I can't just pop it. But yes, music has always been a part of my life and always will be a part of my life. And actually, Yoletta, I actually don't know much about your choir career and whatnot. I mean, when did exactly your choir? I just call it choir
Career. We're talking about
Yeah,
career at this point.
career. Okay, my bad.
School career.
I haven't done music in a minute. Okay, I need to get back into it. Okay, I'm trying to.
Who does? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, all right. But anyways, moving past that, when exactly did you start your music career? Like got into choir and all that.
In elementary, but I wouldn't really call it as such. Well, it kind of was. In like fourth and like third grade, maybe third and fourth grade. We had this thing. It was like choir, but it wasn't like really serious about it. It was just like a bunch of kids that wanted like free pizza. Cause that's what we ate, or like we would like go like places to sing like at school, or like we went to Sundance Square, I think. We went to go sing for like Christmas and whatnot. It was cool, but then I kind of got like more serious about it in like freshman year when I joined choir. But yeah, so this is like my fourth year in it.
Yeah, but I don't know, even then it's still a matter of just.
You're so sad.
That was so random. Even then, it's still a matter of just trying to adjust to the music and whatnot, trying to adjust to the environment and whatnot. Because again, our environment for the boys choir is you have to get to know us in order to be us, And I feel like for our like basically our whole room for like the 2019 year was insane. We were just on another level. We were getting to know each other much better. And even then I still miss, some of our older senior friends and whatnot, but they had to move on. And actually, just so I don't throw anything, I do have two secret seniors that are going to be on the podcast soon, but you're not going to know who. And it's featuring on a special episode. Likely it'll already be released by then, but you don't know exactly who it's going to be, so keep on the lookout for that. But yes, big things are happening. Alone. But you have to adjust to the environment in order to know choir and whatnot. You have to be able to be comfortable to like put your voice out there and whatnot. And thankfully for me,
Oh, choir is just a comfort zone, bro. You just,
It is.
mhm,
it's another level.
You
Yeah.
might not be there at first. Like the first few days, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. And then like after that, you're in. Basically. You're
Pretty
just so
much.
comfortable with everyone in your class.
and
You could be gross. You could be.
you could be both. You never know, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know. Based off the environment, you know, the people that I've met throughout, you know, my whole, you know, high school music career and whatnot, it's been a fun ride. Like even like during our like this year, we were supposed to go to UIL and whatnot. Based off what the sounds that I heard, we were guaranteed to get what was the highest score again? I forgot. I don't know if it was ones or fours.
One.
One. It was
One.
Yeah, it was once.
yeah, I keep on forgetting. But we were supposed to get like straight ones throughout everything because it was so like synchronized. It was insane. You had to be there in order to like hear it out and whatnot.
Oh, you had to be. Oh, they're probably serious.
Yeah, and during you guys' last year and whatnot, and when we ever do concerts, like I never realized like how good our sound was until we actually, you know, practiced and like got used to it. It was insane. Like the sound was something else. You know, and then we started getting compliments from some of the girls and whatnot. I was like, oh, thank you. We really do appreciate that because you never get that. You never get like that amount of things. You know, you never get people saying, oh my God, you guys did great. You guys were fantastic. Only you would get that from, I don't know, like the staff or like certain teachers, but never will you get it from like your peers and whatnot. But I don't know. It's crazy to think about. But what but based off your guys' experience, I mean, what's it like, you know, being like in choir in general, you know, with the people that you're surrounded with? If I had to give one word for me, it's gay for my group.
I'd say the same.
Really?
When
Okay. All right.
It's just me, Ruby, and like, yeah, just me, Ruby, and Brittany, basically. It was just us being gay. I mean, like, yeah, you know how I know you guys do the same thing. It's like you compliment each other to the point it's like questionable, but you guys don't question it, you know?
Mhm.
But nobody says no homo or anything, you know? Or it's like you look fucking cute, gorgeous and shit, and it's like, damn, bitch, like why? Why are you doing all that shit? Why are you being all extra, getting double cheeked up and all that? And it's like, yeah, everyone's like, it's so much love. That's what I really like about choir. It's so much love. It's not always like, oh, we're singing and that's it. It's like, okay, we're singing, we're family. It's like, if you got a problem, I'll help you. If you have similar classes I took, I'll help you out with that shit. Like, I'll tell you how the
Pretty
teacher
much,
is,
man.
like, and all that.
It's like a family.
It is.
You can thank
It's just
Stanley for that.
extended family.
You can thank Stanley for that. He's the main reason why the way that we are, if I'm to be honest. But
No shade on Stanley, but Risto.
Risto was the.
Risto.
Whew. Y'all
That
didn't
was
get to
very sad.
experience. I'm sorry, but Risto,
He was.
yes, better.
I don't know. But based off my experience with Stanley and whatnot, I feel like he's probably like the best. Well, no, yeah. I put him at number one as far as like best teachers in general and whatnot, or just like people I look up to and whatnot. Like Stanley's at like at the top of the tier, but I also like have other peers that I look up to and whatnot. But Stanley is like, you know, he's a true G. You know, he keeps us in check. He makes sure that we're doing what we need to. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, you know. And Stanley, if you're watching this, thank you for everything that you do for us. And the girls miss you. Everybody misses you from the senior class and whatnot. So yeah. And
I
if
guess you could say that.
you
I'm kidding.
watch him actually watch this and say, "Oh my god."
No, he expects that. He expects us being the way we are. It's like, oh, okay, so you try to keep us in check, but at the same time, he just went with the flow. He's like, he tried to be the teacher, but he just ended up joking with us.
He gives up on being the street, trying to be like a normal teacher.
Yeah.
He did.
But yeah, as far as, you know, choir and everything goes and whatnot, it's the most fun I've had in a while, and likely will be the funnest thing that I'll ever do ever. Well, that and other stuff that I can't talk about on video because legal stuff and all that.
Legal reasons.
For legal reasons, I did not do anything illegal, and
The children were not harmed in this recording.
I forgot I did not sell drugs to Pablo. Okay, but
No one has heard of Pablo recently.
Yeah.
What have you done to him?
I thought his name was Eric. I don't know what his name is, but yes. We're gonna end the video off right here, and I know you guys are likely, are gonna be like, oh my god, no, we want more of this. We want to see you guys improvise more. That's coming soon. Okay, just keep in mind some of the videos are gonna be out of order, so it's gonna be a weird transition and whatnot. And my camera just had a heart attack and just decided, you know what?
Oh yes.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
I had a couple of heart attacks. Yeah, like three.
Not just
Yeah,
one,
not
just
one.
3.
Several.
And then I want to take it over.
Yeah,
And the Ruby said it's my show now.
Oh my god, but yes. Cristal, Ruby, I want to again say thank you for joining us on this episode of the podcast and being here just chilling with us, taking time out of your day to just hang, just have fun with us and just talk it out and whatnot.
Man, no problem. We have
No
nothing else to
problem.
do.
I had fun. This is actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you guys want to leave this off before we end the episode and whatnot?
We'll be back, probably.
Hopefully.
Yeah, likely people are gonna want you back. If I'm gonna be honest, you guys bring that energy in, but we'll see what happens. Comment down below if you want a part 2. Again, I don't know why I'm looking at this camera acting like it's still on.
Stop looking over there, dude. Over here.
We turn the camera over here. Look, I just turned it over. Okay.
I feel like you're trying to be a YouTuber just right there.
I'm so used to the camera.
He's trying to catch every angle. He's like, all right. And he's like, okay,
That angle
so.
is a good angle there. I don't like this.
Exactly.
But
This ain't
yes,
no reality.
comment down below if you want a part 2 with these two lovely ladies. If not, then just I don't know. I mean,
Ni modo.
I guess that's it. But yes, thank you guys so much, and I'll leave the links in the description below, whether it be Insta, Snap, and Twitter. Maybe they have a Twitter. I don't even know they do.
I don't have a Twitter.
There's your answer.
Nobody has Twitter. I don't even know people that have. No, Gio does. Gio has a Twitter. Never mind. She'll likely want to link it down below. But anyways, that's another episode for another day. But yes, I probably spoiled that for some people, but oh well, whatever.
How dare you, man? Shame on you.
I don't care. It's my channel, my rules. I do whatever I want.
Shame. Shame.
Ruby said, like, I could have done better.
Are you
Nah,
trying to
man.
take over now? I mean, hey, look.
I will take no. I'm just kidding.
But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you're new. Like again, don't just come here just because you got recommended. Subscribe, or else I'll come to your house and be under your bed. But
You won't.
Don't do that.
No,
anyways,
sir.
go follow.
Cops will be called.
But I'm not joking, by the way. I will be under your bed if you do not subscribe. But
That's why
anyways,
you need security. Hire some
Let-
bodyguards. Hire some. Some fancy.
hide your kids, hide your wife, don't be under your bed. But yes, I'll leave these girls' links in the description below. Also, go follow my co-host. She's doing some stuff with photography. Go give her a like, go give her a shout out and whatnot. Put her on your stories and whatnot. She's trying to get her work out there. So come on. Give her a
That'd be
like.
very much appreciated.
And now, and just to keep in mind, we're still on Anchor, but we're no longer, like recording there. We're just recording on YouTube, but we'll be using Anchor for Spotify, iTunes, and all that. So if you want to check out our podcast, the audio version, go check out those versions on Spotify, iTunes, and all the other stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Later.
What's his name?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
16 pills, 16 drills, 16 guns, that's 16 kills. Got a real bad bitch and a big ring kill. Got a real loud stick and a shit ring still. I'ma hit him with a Smith, 15 wheels. And my ex bitch still hit me still. That's defense, 15 steals. I hit a nigga with 50 drills. Fresh to the neck and the flesh and the bone. Fuck on your hoe, she gon' give me the dome. We get the picture, we sending in drones.